Hey, it's me. I guess I'm streaming. I'll be darned. But welcome to a Far Cry creating map video, because I was in the middle of a map earlier, got tired of making it, and then I was like, what do I want to stream tonight, because Phil has to work. So Far Cry 5 map making it is. It is now, meow? It is meow. It is meow! It is now my favorite pastime. It's the most fun thing to do. People's maps from Far Cry 3, to be honest. If a map is too flat or too simple, I'm just like, I don't like this map. I've made quite a few maps, to be honest. If you want to know any of the names of those, or if you want to play them, you don't even have to worry about it. I will host, because this is the map I'm currently working on. I've got a decent Assault Zombies map, and I'm going to turn it into a multiplayer map as well, because it'll work for both. And I've got to get a horror map. But we're going to work on Dead Cliffs right now. Dead Cliffs is an extraction map, and I wanted to have, because I played a extraction quote-unquote map earlier, yesterday, and they put you on a hill, and there was another hill across from you, and that was about it. There was nothing really to do. You couldn't even get up on the other hill. The terrain levels were all wrong. You couldn't walk up the hill for not a sufficient internet. Why not sufficient internet to broadcast gameplay? But I'm broadcasting gameplay. What are you talking about? I can't. Huh? Excuse me? I don't understand. It looks to me like I'm broadcasting because I'm watching my own stream. And you can't tell me I'm not broadcasting it. So I start out with, every time, I start out with a flat, no textured map. I don't know why I do that every time, but I do. It's just flat, no textures. And so far I've added a snow texture. I've added a backdrop, which is just mountains, because you want the theme in the field to be right. And I started right here, actually. I just started building. Started here. I'm slowly working my trail up, which you always want to have an idea of where you want your player to go. We'll just explore it real quick so you can see what I have done so far. I've probably been working on this map for 2 hours so far, and I don't know, it's not even close to done, but every map I make takes like at least 8 hours. I don't like throwing together. I mean, I could, but I don't find it fascinating or fun. I like to give a good impression with my maps. Still don't have the 5-star map though. Still working on that. I got 2 3-stars. I think that's about it. You can generate your navigation mesh as long as you want. My phone's not even on Wi-Fi. I have no idea why my internet said inefficient internet.
Journey.
Ow. So you're gonna start right here in this tent, obviously. There's a few things I've littered around. A couple of dead bodies, a dead wolf. I'm probably gonna put some AI wolves in here as well as a bow. But it is an extraction. All you want to do is get to the zone. I made this steep, but you know, I play my own maps first, so I know how steep it is. I know you can get up it. So it's not horrible. But I don't know. I'll probably put a wolf here because you don't want to get too bored. This idea is what started this whole map. Is I wanted more of a vertically climbable map. Because most extractions you see is just like go from point A to point B. There's no ups and downsies. And I thought I was going to have to put one here, but I've been able to jump up here somehow. Like I don't necessarily know how. But watch, it's going to make a liar out of me. There we go. I might have some wolves up there. I know I want to put a cabin up there out of the way. Just for those people that like to explore every nook and cranny. I like to give them little things to see. Because there is a space up here that's just empty. But it's gonna go up and around. I'm gonna have probably one or two more climbing sections, but I like this idea of crossing over areas you've already been and recognizing that as somewhere you've been before. Like, oh yeah, I was just down there. Granted, I do wish there was more snowgrass, because this is pretty blank. I don't like this blankness. And then I've made a cave here, which is where I stopped building, because I wanted the instead of cutting a hole, because sometimes I'll cut a hole through the map, and it's kind of hard to design around because of the way the map editor works. It's very, the camera angles are very finicky, and it's hard to see what you're doing. So instead, I just flattened out this thin area, and then straight up just flattened out another area inside of it. But I'm gonna have a waterfall here. I would like this, I might actually have to make a hole in here somewhere, but I'd like this to go up and around, and then have another bridge that crosses over this, that goes outside over on this side, and then you're gonna come up around and go around. So it's very much like a squiggly circle. But we're gonna dive back in, and I don't know, I might be silent at some points because I'll be concentrating, but that's the gist of it. We're gonna want we're gonna need a very flat rock for the very top, and it might be also, holy crap, it takes you forever to get to know where all these rocks are. Oh, actually I like the idea of climbing these as well. Can I just put down another flat like the first one I have? Yeah, like this. Does this have a bottom? It does not have a bottom. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Let's make sure it's not poking out there. I mean, if it is, it's not going to ruin anything, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll place one here. We'll place another one over here. That's fine, because we can just spin these around and have. Well, I was wanting to not spin it all the way around, but it's very finicky. Okay, and then we can have a roof. So we'll put that there. We'll just copy it. It's the easiest way to do it. Now, of course, if you do this, you can't quite see if there's going to be a hole until you go on the underside of this. So you're going to have to check it to make sure. Let's see here. That's not the one I wanted to grab. Luckily, there's a not okay for that. And if I spin this one, actually I might leave a hole. That would be cool. Depending on how the lighting works, it will be cool. Because if I can get a ray of light, it's gonna look nice. Okay. You know, I'm thinking like a single ray of light that shines down like Skyrim onto a tree or something. It'd be nice. Ow. And then we come in here. Oh well, yeah, I forgot to flip that one. But yeah, now we've got a roof on this cave. We still got to do the walls. But darn, this is a big cave actually. I didn't plan for it to be that big, but I mean, after you add the rock walls, it's going to take up a considerable amount of space. Stuff will get real rocky real fast, so it'll be okay. The only thing I don't like about that is, though, I mean, it's still light out. That's kind of weird. Granted, it doesn't technically bother me. Just flip that over. What height is that? Actually, that might work. Depending on where that is. Let me just cruise down in here. Oop. Yeah, that's not horrible. Oh, I forgot to not do that. I don't want to hear notifications. Thank you. Okay, let me just push this up a little bit. We need to flatten these out so they all look level. Those actually don't look horrible. Make sure there's no holes in this. Okay. I don't know where that big amount of light is coming from, because this is dark. Like, this makes sense. Oh, I bet because the sun is shining from that direction. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. So I wonder actually if I flip these back over where they are, if they'll cast shadow. But that's neither here nor there right now. Let's find some more rocks here. I don't need obnoxiously huge rocks for this cave. Also, they don't actually have to be snowy because they're on the inside of a cave. Some of them might be because I'm going to leave a hole. But the majority of them won't have to be. They can just be regular rocks. And I like this as the generic rock set. It's very flat. So I can put that there. Put this here. Honestly, let's see what else we got. That's too low. That might work. Actually, yeah, that would work perfectly for where I want to put the cave exit, which will probably be right about there, so we can just put that there, and then maybe we can get away with this. Yeah, something like that. Let's move that a little bit. And then we'll move this one back. There we go. Starting to look like more of a cave already, isn't it? How much of that we can get away with? Okay, so now how are we going to get up here? Probably another... Actually, no. Let's do one rock bridge. Let's see here if we can find one. I don't know if there's one in snow, actually. There should be. There should be like an ice bridge. That would be cool. Actually, I know there is ice. Is there an ice bridge? Snowdrift? Huh, I didn't know there was just snowdrifts. Interesting. Ice... Corner nobis? No. Icicle, small surface, medium surface rise. Which reminds me that I need to put a pond somewhere, and that's exactly what you have to do, is a frozen pond. Why is there just cave platform snow? Interesting. Frozen waterfall. Now I'm really liking this idea of a frozen waterfall, because I kind of want it like right here. Actually, you could go over the frozen waterfall. Yeah, I'm really liking that idea. Is there a better one though? Because a lot of these, this is kind of what I was looking for. A lot of these you can't quite tell what it is. That one might do actually, so we might do this one. I know it's the first one I found, but unless there's one that's better. Those are glaciers. That's a wow. Okay, so frozen waterfall. We can put that there. Depending on where I can put the hole, because holes are very iffy. By very iffy, I mean very, very iffy. This one's gonna stretch way down there, and I don't need it to stretch way down here. Actually, I like those textures, but I need it to be not up there. Which I could probably hide with a rock, to be honest. Actually, I might have to hide it with a rock, which is unfortunate. I wanted to get away with as less items as possible. So we can take a rock. No, let's go back to generic. I like the color of the generic rocks, to be honest. I don't really know why. I just really like the color of them. Maybe, actually, if we put that down there. Yeah, it comes out the other side, so that's not horrible. Granted, it's not big enough. Unless we pull it forward. And then that ruins the effect of the waterfall. So, get rid of that one. I don't know why it yanked my goddamn camera over there, but that's fine. Crap. We need a very small rock then. We need it straight up and down though. Actually, medium rock cover generic. That would work. Is it tall enough though? Not quite. That one is though. Yep. Okay. Oh, this rock is climbable, is it? Oh, who knew that? I'm just kidding. That's what I used to climb the other ones. Okay, so we want to go back about there. And if we can bring this out a little bit, because again, you're gonna walk over this, which means I'm probably gonna want another one of these over here. Also, I hate this. Like, I don't know if that is a glitch, but where did that rock go? Is it this one? No, it's not. Where? I know I just fucking copied it. See? Weird. Anyway, so we're gonna go up here. Put that like that. So you can obviously walk across there. What is that? What is this piece? We're gonna have to get rid of that. Hole. Hopefully, damn it, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Is that we would not have to move this rock to cover up all of these holes. That's actually the most efficient way to do it. And maybe if I can move this out a little bit more. It's a shame though, because I'm getting rid of a lot of the waterfallness of this thing. There. That's not horrible. I mean, it's still going to the rock, but it's not horrible. Okay. Oh, luckily though, this roof is going to act as another roof for us up here, so that's good. Now we need more smaller rocks to make this work. Actually, can we just add a hole? That is a big bridge, which is actually probably what we'll use right there, because I think the other one's too small. Yeah, that looks about right. So we'll put that there for right now. I know there's like holes in here. And this one's kind of insane, but I need a something like that actually. A bit more natural looking. No. It's not looking for either. No. This is a no. That's another no. That's freaking huge, I think. That's too big. I mean, I hate to use that, but the rest of them are too large. What is this? Well, that's interesting. Because it's just like a holder. I like that. That's a platform. Cave tunnel wall? Ah, okay. Another wall. Just slightly smaller. Glacier bridge. Oh, are these like frozen ones? Yeah. Actually, I'll probably use that. Then, to be honest, ooh. Actually, this is more of what I was kind of looking for. Is there one with just a hole all the way through? Oh, ice bridge. That's exactly what I was looking for. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can make my own, but yeah, because I'm not seeing what I like, to be honest. So let's just give ourselves a medium floor. This is what I don't like about building on the outside of the map like this, because it's very weird. It's kind of harder to build around. Like, if you are just starting to build, don't do this, because it's a lot different and a lot harder to get used to. Actually, let's do a real quick edit delete, because I want to get rid of that bridge and not that. I hate that it grabs stuff. Automatically, like I don't want to grab it, but it'll do it anyway. Okay, so let's make this ice bridge. Probably about here. Yeah. Because then it'll go over there. That'll work. I just placed this because I'm going to place it there. Okay. Now I need some decent rocks. probably go back into caverns because it seems to be a pretty good spot to find some. Burial mound wall small. Just looks like regular rocks to me, to be honest. Canyon cave. This must be like a huge bunch of caves, to be honest. A crouch entrance? Don't know about that. I kind of understand what this is. It's supposed to go like this. But I'm in need of almost a column, but not quite a column. I might actually end up using the column though. Just because it'll be the easiest to cap these corners with, and then I can just put in 4 walls and a roof, and that's good. You don't really need any more than that. Those are floors, these are more columns. Actually, that might work. Maybe. Those are stalactites. Sediment wall eroded. That actually wouldn't be horrible. Transitional sediment. And I really do like the idea of this podium thing. I just like the greenery on it. It's very nice. Oh, there's where that rock went I couldn't find a minute ago. This. Oh no, this is the floor. I was like, I thought the floor was bigger than that. So why am I doing this like this while I'm trying to cast this lower? And you'll see why here in a second, if I can get away with it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to use those. That. I'm just gonna place 2 of them because it's the easiest thing to do. And then I'm gonna need walls. These look like huge walls though, and I don't need them that big. Guess I could just use a circle. Let's see how it looks if I just pull that down. So I'm gonna pull this over and cover up where that is, like that. Pull this over and cover up where that is, like that. And then I'm going to pull this over to those and cap that off. And since this isn't quite as long as I'd like it to be, again, grabbing the wrong thing, I don't know why it does that, I'm going to pull it there. Yeah. And those might be too close together. We might have to slide those out a little bit. Okay, now let's just explore this and see if it worked. We've got this waterfall that we can cross over now. Plus, we've got this cave you can go into. Didn't I just turn my notifications off? I know I did. Don't know why I got one. But yeah. Shush. Bae, I love you, but shush. And then we can go into the next area. How will we get up here, though? Because a ramp seems kind of simple to me. I'm thinking more of another jump, climb thing. So I'm thinking. Yeah, we're going to have to flip those over and put them on top just so there's no sun in here. Because this sunlight is throwing me off a little bit. So I'm gonna want to put more stones back there, because this right now, this ice bridge blends into the back wall too much. And I'm not a big fan of that. The rest of this still looks pretty good. I might put a little bit of splashing there, just a little bit, like the water is dripping down. So, back to the editor. Just so I don't forget that. I don't need that many. Large, splash bottom, top, small bottom. Delete that. Stop auto-selecting things. It's really annoying. Like, I hate it. I hate it a lot. Okay. And it only happens sometimes. Whoops. Yeah, that's not a small splash, bud. Like, that's not a small splash at all, actually. That's kind of a small splash. But that's what the top is supposed to look like. I think the drops might work. Yeah, the drops will work. Once we get it situated. Okay. We need them facing like that. Because we want the majority of them in the walls, so you can't really tell. Okay. Let's come up here. We'll cap this. And some rocks. We'll just use a generic one, to be honest. Actually, hold on. I actually want to come back a little bit. Now that I thought about that, let's go back to caverns, because I'm pretty sure I've seen a crouch rock in here somewhere. Cliff platform. Yeah, see, I was looking for something like this. Because I want to put one like that. And then put another one in. Oh. I thought I hit L2. And then drop this. Turn it. Yeah, kind of like that. Can you see out of those? No, not really. Which is going to be okay, because if I can get the other one. I know I've got two here. I don't know which one's which. Convex. I need the other one. I'm gonna move it forward. Put it up a little bit. Let's see what that looks like down here. Man, I know that was good, but it's in the freaking way. I can't grab the rock in front of it. I still can't grab the rock in front of it. Matter of fact, why? This is kind of annoying. There, oh. That is such a weird place to be able to grab that rock. Okay. And then I wanted to move it up a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Now let's move this one forward. Because I've got an effect I'm trying to pull off here, which you'll see here in a second, as soon as I add the water. So a cool thing about these lakes, is what they call them, is they're a little bit better than Far Cry 3's. Because first of all, you can move them up and down. They're squares, and you can also edit their properties to make them a lot smaller. Or bigger, depending on what you want to do. But you can also change their color. And I want probably that nice lake, to be honest. All sulfur is actually better. Yeah, I think I like sulfur. It's a very busy, but not very busy. It's a very glimmery water. Okay. So now we've got water down here. We've got water down here. We have a frozen waterfall. The only thing I need to do, though, is if I can edit this, I need to change this to sulfur as well, so the water matches. And that's all I was really after. Okay. So now, what do we do here? So I kind of need to come straight up with this, because this is going to go out here and then up here. Okay. Also, we need a couple of those, but I'm going to grab this one, because this one is perfectly flat. I know this one's perfectly flat because I haven't touched it. These over here I've rolled around, so I know that they're not quite perfectly flat. What we're going to try and do is find the hole that we have in the top, and we're going to try and leave it there, hopefully. We're going to drop that a little bit. Let's see here. Where's that hole at? Right here. Okay. So this can actually come this way. Yeah. Kind of like that. This one can come over here. Kind of like that. I'll just move this. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's one over there as well. Probably just like this. Or around the other way. I'm not really sure. I know I just did it, but I'm not really sure. There. Okay. This makes it a little bit more dark in here. But we still get this nice light ray from up there. So. And that's probably going to hit you when you first come into the cave. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. You're going to walk in. So there you go. Okay, so I know these are climbable ledges because it's what I've been using so far. Let's see. We're just gonna duplicate that, to be honest, and we're probably just gonna move it down. And then let's see what we look like if we paint it white. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted to go with that, but you know. Looking for that snowy ice look. This is actually very, very hurtful to my eyes. Because of all the in and out crap, it's killing me. We're gonna have to make another hole over here as well. Pretty sure. Okay. Let's add those and see how that works. This time I think I'm just gonna see if I can do I feel like that's gonna be way too tall for a climbable ledge. But we're gonna test it and see. Because that's what you do when you make your own map. You gotta test it. If you're not testing your own map, you're not making it right. Yeah, that is too tall. I figured it might be. So we can either raise the floor. Actually, let's move this. I'm gonna move it over. And I'm kind of sad that there's no snow effect. I mean, you can have fog, I guess, and it kind of looks like snow. We might have to put a rock in here as well. These textures are too pulled. But I'm really enjoying this ice bridge we got going on here. If we could only get up. Okay. Back to the editor. Alright. So I know that's too tall now. Actually, I kinda wanna do a thing here. Let's just copy this, move it over. Hold on. I'm gonna want two, I think. So let's put one there. And then we'll put one over here as well. We'll shrink it so we can get on it. We'll move this climbable ledge over to here. Okay, now we have this one and this one, which are even. That one's probably going to be a little too tall to climb. So we're going to drop it a little bit. Let's put another ledge on it. I don't know, the blue is I mean, to each their own. I did the blue just so, because when you first play this, you're not going to know that you can climb up so much stuff. Because I haven't seen a map that is this vertical yet. And I feel like that's going to be too tall though as well. So we might drop it just a little bit more. And then we're going to drop this one. Oh, I thought I pushed X. Pretty sure I did. Okay. And then I kind of want to put a human bridge here. Not sure though if I've got a small enough bridge, to be honest. I know there's one somewhere. Like for a fact I know there's one somewhere, but I can't remember which game it's in. No. Not this one. It might be Far Cry 4. I just need like a little bitty walkway. Kind of like that, but not quite that. Yeah, like this. That's a little long, but it's just got to do, to be honest. Actually, hold on. Can we do it out of a tree? Trees, branches, and stems. Yeah. Now I'm really liking this idea. Because I'm relatively sure you can cross that. Huh. Don't really know what this is. It says there's something there, but I don't see anything. This is a dead trunk. Anyway, we're gonna put this here for sure. That looks messed up. That one is way down there. Like, I can see the very tip of that branch, and it's really weird. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna... where did it go? Why can I not lift this? Game? Why won't it let me let it float? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I can put it on the ground, but I can't raise it? Oh no, that's just unfortunate. And that would have looked cool as shit. Why? Why can't I bring it up? That doesn't make any sense, game. Yeah, delete it. And deselect whatever you thought you selected, game. Why exactly is that, Ubisoft? Why can I not just bring that up? Is it because it's in the trees area? Because you can't raise trees either. If so, Can I make a request that you put that into objects? Because that's not helpful. It's not like the... Oh, I wonder if Black Flag has it. Actually. Yeah, they've got the more... Yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. This'll work. Would have been cooler with a tree stump, just saying. Okay. That's kind of the deal. Alright. Okay, I should just be able to jump up that, I think. Let's test it out. Let's have a see. Let's see what we can do here. That definitely works. That's definitely too tall. I was completely right. That's unfortunate. Did I just swim? That's not possible. Weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyway, anywho. I need to... I might go change one of the textures to a stone. Just so I can do that wall. Because it's too much white. There's certain places where the white looks good, but that's too much. And I know I've got one texture left, so I might just take some stone wall. And just paint it. If it would stop being ridiculous. Yeah, actually that doesn't look half bad. You really gotta see, like, you really just have to test things to see if they're gonna look good or not. And that does not look bad at all. To be honest, you can kind of hardly tell that it's just painted. It looks very much like actual wall. And I think that's because the textures aren't so pulled as tightly as they are on the other one. But oh my god, would you please stop going up and down and up and down and up and down? Fuck me. Making my literal head hurt. I can't see what I'm even painting at this point. And I know that it's because I'm like moving too far up or down or whatever, but it's killing me. it's just killing me, man. Okay, so I want a little bit of white at the bottom of this. I might have to fix it when I go back down here. Because I want like a little bit, but it's too... I know if I smooth that, it's gonna move everything, but I'm gonna try a little bit anyway. Because it's just too rigid right here. Like, I can't paint it because of how rigid it is. Okay. See, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's more what I was looking for. More or less, I would like to get that little bit right there. But if I don't, that's fine too. Yeah, see, that looks much better. And I might as well just paint this as well. But I only want to paint that. That down there I want to leave white. That's the hard part. Yeah, because I knew that was gonna fuck that up a little bit. Which is fine, because it's actually easier to fix down here. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, I'll be damned. Maybe not. Maybe I can't actually fix this. This, though, isn't a problem because this isn't actually covering anything. So that's all fine. And what this does when you paint the rest of this like a stone color, it really draws out the snowy bits. Like the ice is way more visible. Okay. I was trying to think if that was tall enough, and then I remembered it wasn't, or it was too tall. If I spin this around, does the other side also get eaten? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. I think. I kind of have an idea, but I think that's too much up and down. So I'm just going to raise this a little bit. To right there. Because I don't want to drop this too much more. Because then you won't be able to... Why is that still going off? It's killing me on the inside. Because I know that I've muted it, but it's still going off anyway. And I think that's just a phone problem. Okay, let's explore this and see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, color in that wall made a load of difference. That even looks good and works well. And that works. Cool. It's all looking pretty good so far. The hole that I'm gonna have to cut here. It's not gonna be good. Actually, I'm wondering if I could just flatten this. To be honest, it would be way easier than trying to make that hole. Also, I missed this spot. You see that? But yeah, any map creator out there that wants any tips or wants to play maps with me, you can go ahead, drop your PlayStation name in the bottom, or send me a friend request. Hopefully, though, you can build a decent map that we can play on, because I'm sick of playing flat maps. Like, I played a multiplayer map today, flat map. There's a building on one side, building on the other, surrounded by rocks. That's all it was. Like, map making is an art. You really have to take your time and be good with it. I didn't know you could just climb this rock, to be honest. I think you can. Yeah, you can just climb this rock. You don't even need to. But it's good though, so people can see that it's there. Like this is what you're supposed to do. So I'll leave them. Now we can decorate this cave. Let me see. Before we start decorating the cave, let me see what I can do about this. Because it's right here. And I'm going to need it to be like right here-ish. I know this is going to pull the whole thing. No, it didn't. Surprisingly. No. Thank God for the undo tool. I'm looking for a flat spot right there. Still not it. So let's go around the other side and see if we can find it. Because it might be easier. It is actually quite further down there than that. So let's go about there. Now that might be too far down, but we're gonna see what it comes out to. Oh, that's actually pretty decently close. If we could just go down a little bit more. That might work, actually. Let's just feel around for this. No, that's too high. Down a little bit more. Fuck, I said down a little bit more. There. That's what I was looking for. Thanks. Thanks, though. Okay. So there we go. Now we have the entrance and exit to this cave. What we're gonna do is smooth this out a little bit. It's gonna help with the look of the whole thing. Even the top, you want to smooth it out. It'll help the textures too. I just didn't do it in the cave and around the cave because I want those straight slants for the cave. Okay. This is good. So you can't actually see where you came in, but you can see where you spawned. So, also, we have this roof acting like an actual roof, which is even better. We could probably paint that back again, actually. Nature rocks. We need probably a snow one here. Well, maybe not. Maybe a cavern one would do. It's just gotta be... yeah, actually, let's just go to... let's just go to ice, maybe. Maybe we can find something in here. Don't look like it. Ice cave entrance? This must be huge. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, that is huge. Like, that is really, really big. Holy cow. Now I kind of want to use that on one of my maps. Not even gonna lie. That was pretty cool. I want to use some of those ice stalactites, but yeah, some of these. I want to use some of these, but especially on this thing. So we're just gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there, and actually, we might use that under this bridge. This bridge doesn't have that many in it. Oh, I know where we can use that, actually. Right up here. Okay, so I can't find... So we're going to go back into caverns again. I wish that was a straight through. I see an ice cave cell. It's just straight through. I hate to use the connector again, but it's kind of the color scheme I've got going on right here. You know, and it's fully textured all the way around too, so it's kind of just works. Also, I don't know if there's a bottom to this. Yeah. That might work, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking that'll work. I still need an entrance and exit to this cave, though. That'll work, actually. Because I don't want you to be like standing the entire time you're in this cave. So this will work. We'll just see what it looks like when I'm done. This is gonna have to come forward. Actually, I may put these bigger ones over here. Just place them right now. I want to get a better angle on my camera. That might work. And then you gotta crouch your way out. I like that. And let's see if it all works. Let's see if we can exit and enter this cave. Might drop this a little bit now, I'm not sure. There was no crouch needed for that. I'm actually kind of sad. Because we could drop this a little bit now that I know that there's no crouch needed. We can put some ice in here as well. Probably some of those. If these were breakable, honestly, that would be way better. But it all works, so. Let's just put this on here. And let's copy that first. Okay, now. We're gonna, no, I don't want to turn that way, actually I want to turn it this way a little bit. Granted, ice always falls down, but I want my thing to line up. Do you know what I mean? You don't want a gap between the bridge and the ice. I'm just gonna stick that down here. Put this over here. Okay, let's see here. Spin a do. Up, 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 up. See here. We might drop this just a little bit. And then we might raise this just a little bit. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Now we've got this very, very thin ledge here. Two is as low as I can go, huh? It's unfortunate. Let's see here. That's fine. We're gonna go around. Ooh, this is getting close to the map limit, something like that. Mostly because sometimes the textures will glitch at the map limits and I hate it. I hate it a lot. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and flatten all this out here. The map limits are literally right here. And I'm trying not to hit any of our cave, but we can see it though because we've got those things on the top. So we know where the cave is. That's not what I wanted to do. I do not want you to be able to go outside those map limits. at all. I don't want it to pop up saying that you're going to respawn, because that's going to break your immersion in the map. And that's not what we're about. So, it's a very, very thin corridor. And then that brings you out to here, which is very open. And I know where that is, thanks to those being there. So that's good. Yeah, this map has used up very, very little of our memory, very little of our textures, and very little of our anything, really. But it's looking pretty good at the moment. Let's just flatten that all out. Yeah, not getting rid of those. So we're definitely going to put a rock on that to cover that up anyway. Which is fine, we can do that. I also want to use the grapple at some point in this map. So I've got to kind of figure out where I want to do that at as well. This is all looking fine and dandy. Let's make sure that none of our cave got messed up, because we still haven't came back in here. Okay, now that we know where our map's gonna head to, let's go into caverns and see if we can fill up this cave with stuff. Mostly stalactites is what you're gonna look for. Maybe a burial mound, maybe even a skeleton, to be honest. But you're definitely gonna want to put something in every corner of a map that you make, because that's just how you do it. We'll put a rock down there in that water. We're definitely gonna put some stalactites. I only have one in here, like one or two types of stalactites, because that's kind of that's a stalactite. It's a very tall one. Actually, let's do it like right there. Yeah, I like that idea. And we'll put another one of those smaller ones. I don't even know if this is an up or a down. Oh, this is a column. Ah, here's a smaller stalactite. I was like, the first one I got was huge. Huge. Okay, so I'm gonna need about 3 of those probably. What is that? Sediment stairage? Ah, okay, for the stairs, if you're gonna put any. That was confusing me for a second. I was like, what do you mean, sediment stairage? Those little short ones. Yeah, let's get one of those. And that'll be fine. And then we'll just bring them on up. Up. There we go. Might turn that one actually. And put it like right here. Put, let's put you over here, I think. Always make sure when you place more than the same object to turn it so it looks different. Even if it's just a little different. And then we're gonna shrink that one down. And voila, we have a cave. With an opening as well. Since that cave has an opening, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put some trees up here. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I don't like the square though. Yeah. There we go. There's some trees. Okay. Why do we put trees up there? Because you'll see it. It'll just look better, you know. Put trees up there so it'll look better. You drop in, you come through, and now you got trees up there. It adds a whole other. Yeah, you see what I mean? And you're like, oh. That is if you even look up. But, you know, I do. And this actually can move out a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Is you'd have to crouch to get out of there. And then this is a very narrow walkway. And you know, I just want to see more maps like this. This is a interesting map. I'm really enjoying it. It's really looking nice. You could drop back into the cave if you wanted. It's just right down there. You can even see the stalactite coming through. See what I mean? And there's where you go in the cave. You can parachute back down to the very start if you wanna. Alright, let's get back to work. So you're gonna come around this. I might add some rocks here as well though. It does look very too white. Let's paint this a little bit. Actually, can I just... Oh, not that. But can I get a bigger radius on this? I'm not in the cave anymore. Not in the cave anymore. We'll just paint all of this. And it's gonna look much better as actual stone than it will snow. Okay, we'll come up here, we'll paint this too. And then what we'll do is we'll go back, because there's a lot more cliffside there than there is walkway. So what you'll do is after you paint that, you'll put it back down to really small. You'll go back to snow, and you'll paint the walkway. And it'll just, it's a lot easier than trying not to hit this walkway. Also, I need to flatten this area because you see how the textures are all messed up. So I'm just gonna easily flatten those. You do it too much, you're gonna lose your walkway. And that's much better. That fixed all those textures. That actually made that even narrower, which is even better. Because you want the player right here to feel a sense of falling off. You want them to be scared that they're going to fall off. And that's pretty good. Alright. Here I'm going to add some more trees. I might actually add a pickup or two. Might have another wolf encounter here as well. And we'll just see where we go from there. We might come up here. Come along this. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, to be honest. Yeah. I'm liking that idea. I'm just gonna steal this rock because this is one of the best rocks for ledge building like this. Mostly because it's two-faced. It has two sides. And it sticks out the way you want it to. What we really need... We don't really need it for this area. But I do want to kind of continue this rock that I've got going on down here. That's not going to work. That's okay though. We're going to start using it right about here. And we're just gonna keep building this up a little bit as we go. There. Just so you don't see this back here. And then what we'll also do is add some more trees. Up here as well. As long as we don't accidentally add some in the cave, we'll be okay. But we did cut a hole here, so that should be fine. That's actually what I was looking for, was a tree very, very close to the edge. I was actually going to place a tree there if it didn't put one there for me, to be honest. Ooh. I really like this idea here. I'm gonna put trees here. We might actually put a secret item here as well. We're just gonna flatten some more of this. Smooth. And then ramp.
No Phileas.
No, she has to work tonight, remember?
Boo.
Yeah. So I'm just doing map editor stuff. Since she's gotta work. You wanna see the cave?
Sure.
Because I finished it.
Did you carve it out or did you like lower it and do the things?
Both, really. I had to make a hole. I need to put a skeleton in it, actually. That was the finishing touch that I forgot.
Are you gonna like put a sound cue that says 1,000 souls won't see Master Raoul?
Yes, 1,000 souls will not never say Master Raoul.
Yeah. That's, I'm pretty sure that's like partially the quote.
Yeah.
You should. Even if you have to record it yourself.
But yeah, I put a frozen waterfall in here to act as a bridge between that rock and this one. And it works pretty well.
Can you jump in that without dying?
I think you can actually. It like does a weird glitch though. See? It's like you've fallen into an ocean when it's just a little pool of water.
It's like, whoa, what?
Yeah. But yeah, so you cross this frozen waterfall, then there's an ice bridge. And then it leads out here to where you...
Punch those icicles.
Dude, see, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if you could break those icicles, that would be really cool, but you can't. They're a static object.
Sad.
And then it's going to lead out here, and then I'm going to build some more up here. I've got a lot of memory left, so I can do a lot more with this. Which is good.
I'll leave you to it. I'll probably play more competitive Overwatch.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go swap blue hunting.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I can go swap blue hunting.
Why do you say it's funny? Swablu?
Swap blue.
Swablu?
It's sacre swap blue.
Sacre Swablu?
Are you okay there? You die on the floor?
Yes.
Alright, as long as you're alright down there. That's all they're concerned.
Why can't that dude use like 5-minute epoxy and put a 24-hour epoxy? Unfortunate. I need to shower.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry about your luck, friend. Alright, well, I was gonna end this stream, but no swablu hunting, which means more stream.
Name your stream Sacre Swablu.
Say what?
Name your stream Sacre Swablu.
Sacre swablu.
Swablu.
Swablus? Okay, what do I want to do with this? That's the real question. Why? Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no. I always watch the chat though. Dino Q is online.
No.
What? You're not? Okay. What a strange thing for that to say. That's not true. Let's just... That's not the one I want to select. Fuck. Keep walling that off. Actually, I might take one of these. Fucking hate that shit. Take one of these and put them over here as well. Actually, can we just go a little bit higher with that? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I do want a rock in here, though. Oh, no, 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 hold on. I've got an idea. Actually, I've got a good idea. We're gonna find a spot, maybe right here. Gonna bump that. We're gonna go back to ice. And we're gonna...
You demolished that rice.
Yeah, I ate a lot of that rice. It was good. Say what?
I said GG.
Oh, thanks. You're the one that made it, so GG to you.
Yeah, from a packet.
It's still good. I liked it. Let's put some rocks in here, because we don't have enough. Just rocks. Look at this ice surface. I'm kind of scared that's going to go through the cave, though. We should be okay. Unless there's a smaller one. Just doesn't look like there is. There's a hot springs.
There's an Aaron at the water tower.
An Aeron?
Yeah.
Dude, I want it. Why you tempt me like this?
Because
Oh, that's cool. You're like, let's go swablu hunting. Then you're like, no, let's not go swablu hunting. Then you're like, oh, there's an Aeon. Why you tempt me so? Okay, so let's put that. Actually, let's hang it off a little bit. Let's just see what we can do with this. Because I kind of want to put it like here. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of room before I hit that cave. And then let's go into our editor and bump. No, let's flatten. Because I kind of want it there. Oh. There, okay. Let's smooth this out. Because we're going to make a frozen water right here. Now I need to select this, move it back just a little bit. Then we're going to have to go back into, I think it is ice, and find us a waterfall. I don't really like using the same one, so that's gonna be unfortunate. Just because we've got it, and it looks nice. And we'll put it like that. And then we'll have to come back with our terrain tools. You have to come back with the old terrain tools. And we'll have to flatten this out again. Just a little bit. And then when we smooth it, hopefully it won't be, as rigid. Yeah, we can envelop that a little bit. There we go. Oh, you see that little bit right there? Let's move that back. Oh, it's still hanging out a little bit. Actually, I'm sure if we turned it, we could probably get rid of that somehow. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna move it way too far. I can't quite see. Cannot quite see what I'm doing. And that's about... I guess we're gonna get that if we could just move this back so you can't see that. That should work. Now what we should do is go back in here, look at this, you know, something like this. We'll get some rocks and just put in here like they're frozen. Maybe drop them a little bit in the ice. And then we'll go over to vegetation and we'll add some. Is there like a snow, like a bush? Is there like a snow bush? Because I really want me a snow bush. None of this is what I'm looking for. I guess it looks like grass. Well, who'd have thought? It actually just looks like grass, guys. I want this grass, but I don't want it to kill my trees either. Snow, no grass. What does this give me? Cause see, I want more trees in this than anything. But this gets rid of most of my trees and just gives me grass in place of it. Which is kind of a 50-50, because I want some more trees in this shit. There. I mean, I guess I could just do both. Switch up between the two. Because there's a good amount of trees here, but then there's no grass. Okay. And I wish there was a lot of trees, a lot of grass. Is that like an option? Can I get that? Okay. That'll probably work, to be honest. And then we'll put some up here. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Coming around and out. Hold on. Okay, so now we've got that done. That's just a little high, to be honest. Oh well. I've never actually seen a frozen waterfall, so I don't know what they actually look like. We need to drop those rocks, though. I forgot about that. Like, I'll move that rock to right here. Now we can just go down. Yeah, that'll work. Looks good to me. Okay. Question is, where do we go from here? Which, by the way, is a great question, because I'm not sure myself. Also, LOL, if I can hear that, it means you can hear that. Scoot that back a little bit. A little bit more. That'll work. Let's just move this to there. Looks good to me. Okay. Okay, so you come out there, you go around here, you climb up there, you come around here, you go through that. Over that, through there, around this, over here. I feel like you should go this way. Yeah, I kind of see what I want to do. Now that I'm looking at it. How big is this rock? Because I think I'm going to take it. It's kind of too large though. I might have to get another edge there, but I'm kind of feeling a little bit of flat space here, because how much of this rock is actually, yeah, let's lift this bad boy up a little bit. See if we can turn it like that. Alright, then we're going to take this, we're going to copy it, we're going to move that. So let's turn it over. And then we're going to copy that again. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Turn it like this. And then we're going to lower this just a little bit. So I kind of see what I want to do here. And basically what I want to do here is make a bridge from this to this little bitty plot right here. Over to here. And then we'll keep going this way. And I really like this idea because it's going over twice of what you did already. and I'm really digging it. I might have to smooth that out though a little bit. I know it's gonna want to move our rocks down there, so we have to be slightly careful. And since I'm pretty sure that might mess up our, because I want this the feeling to keep going. He's still going up, so we're just gonna shrink this a little bit. It's all white. I can't even see the edge of that thing. There's the edge of the map. Hard to see. Preposterous. Okay. So we're just gonna do that. And then we're gonna go get us a ramp. We're gonna increase that shit and we're gonna drop it right there. Okay. Looks pretty good. Pretty good so far. So far so good. And we're gonna smooth this out a little bit in case we have to texture it. Kind of like this. Then we're gonna go back to nature because we're gonna need more rocks. And I know there's a lot of rocks in this map, but you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bud? I don't need a huge snow rock. I want the length, though. I just don't need that height, which is unfortunate. Because there's some big damn rocks in this. Actually, we might use this one. Granted, I think it comes forward too much. Mostly because I think it's that rock, yeah. I was like, it's the rock that I have right there. And I'm pretty sure... No, that's slightly different, actually, than these rocks here. So I'm gonna put that one there. It's more snowy. Put that one right here. And then we'll just keep going with these. Actually, it looks like 3 is all we're gonna need, but I want one for right here, so there we go. So we're just gonna drop this rock. Kind of like that. I'm gonna drop this rock as well. Drop that one. And then drop this bigger one. We do have a hole here as well. I don't want to do that. We might do something with it. Actually, hold on. Let me just flatten that again. And then we're gonna ramp. We're gonna ramp this. Ramp this right up here. I'm just gonna do this. Pull it down to here. Pull that down to there. Flatten it a little bit, and there we go. Okay. Well, what have we here? That needs to go down. That's better. Why? Why do you always do that? Alright. Yeah, actually, let's just poke that out there a good bit. Okay. What I'm thinking is we might put a house or a cabin up here. And then we're gonna need a bridge. Actually, I might go look at those Assassin's Creed bridges again. From Black Flag. They have some interesting bridges in here. Especially for this area in particular. Works better than the other one. Yeah, see, that works much better. And then we can just flatten that out a little bit. We just gotta find a lower spot. That's actually higher. We just gotta make a lower spot. Regardless, this doesn't quite matter. Because of how this bridge looks, you can't cross it, so we're gonna mess with the expectations of whoever plays this for a second. We're gonna cut this. Hopefully, yeah. There, and then we need to smooth that out a little bit. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Okay. Okay, dokie. Now what I kind of want to do is first find another bridge, but I kind of want to be able to use the grapple here. I don't know the distance of it, but we're gonna see here in a second. That's an interesting bridge. I really like it, but I don't think it's long enough. And all they give you is a broken large, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's see if we can do something with this. Because you would have to go out quite a bit here to get this to work. It's super hard to connect those because they don't actually line up. Oh, that's because that's not how they were made to go. Pretty sure this is actually how they were made to go. Okay, so let's see here. If we put that there, that means this one needs to turn around. Okay. Put that back. And then put that one like that. That means this has to come down. Probably more, yeah. More still. That might work. Let me just smooth, yeah. That'll do her. Okay. Now let's ramp this because I don't want it to feel too flat there. There we go. And then let's flat this if we can. Let's go up a little bit more. So that's about where I need it actually. Okie dokie. Okay. Now we've got a lot to build to before we get up to here. Once you get up here, then you can cross this. But how will you cross that? That's the real question. Because the bridge is broken. That is the real question. Okay, so now, what can we do? Obviously, we're going to look for some objects. This time, though, probably a house. Looks okay. Yeah. That looks fine to me. Okay. Now what we're going to try and see if we can do is go into our game objects and see if we can put climbable ledge. No, we're looking for... Actually, yeah, because we're looking for that. Which is a grapple ledge. I would put this on the bridge, but I'm scared you'll be able to grapple it from down there. And I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Granted, I could test it. So we might test it and see what happens. So let's just put one here as well. Granted, this is a swing, so I'm not sure how well that's gonna do. Because this is just swing across the ledge. Which would actually be cool to have in this map. Kind of surprised I don't. I might put one in here somewhere. Alright. I need another one of these then. Because I'm going to assume that this board is where it starts again for the physical object. I would assume anyway. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this does. I am curious to know. I'm pretty sure I already had a grapple. Yeah. I'm pretty far away from it. Actually, I can't grapple to that one. I can grapple to that one. I can grapple to my death. Yeah, you definitely can't grapple down here. Normally you just keep pulling yourself up, so I'm not really sure why. It didn't let me do that. Interesting. If these are grabbable ledges, why don't I ever grab this one? Also, this is gonna probably make people angry. I should probably fix that as well. Okay. Can I grapple to that? I can. And this is why I can't put it up here. Granted, you do just fall through it. But okay, so I can't put it there because you can grapple there. That one's gotta go. This one is kind of weird. It wouldn't let me quite grapple over there, which is weird. I wonder if that's because it wasn't on the edge. So we're gonna move it. And see if it was just like an accidental thing or... If it literally just won't let me. Yeah, I hit the wall too hard, which is interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, to say the least. I can't think of another word for that. Well, I did have another thought, since I can't use this here. Because apparently I hit the ledge too hard, and it causes me to detach. I did have another thought, so let's move this back to where I had it the first time. Also, I'm really glad that's all. Okay. Other thought, since I already bumped the other side of this, is I will lower this. Lower still. It's gotta be low. It's gotta be low. Still be lower. Can bump this some more. And I'm gonna flatten that out. That's actually kind of where I'm looking for. Kind of. Bless you! And let's smooth that. Let's ramp this. First of all, from there to there. Then from there to there. Let's smooth all of it. Okay. Now, I want to go see... I don't remember if that's in rocks. No, it's in caverns, I think. We're gonna see if we can find it. It's kind of like that, but not quite. It's the thing with grass on it. And I think it's called like a ledge or a platform. But it's not a cliff platform. This is gonna hurt my head for a second because I gotta think about this. Where is it? Yeah, it's like a cornice, but it's not. It's like a cornice with a thing on there. Ah, right there. Duh, I'm dumb. Some podium. Okay, so we're gonna place that. We're gonna drop that down. To about, let's see here. gonna see if we can zip line, because that sounds like fun, doesn't it? I feel like that sounds like fun. We're gonna have to have the tall ones as well, though. So we'll just put that there, and then we'll come over here. We'll drop it like it was hot. Why is that red? Is that not tall enough to zip line? Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that low. Jesus Christ. Okay. All because the grapple hook idea didn't work. That's a shame, really. No, it's not. Also, I don't know why that we don't have a flatten for just one. Like, come on now. Okay. Now we should be able to raise these, because they should have dropped, I think.
Why did you put the honey mustard in the
We're gonna hope so. Anyway. Okay. This looks pretty good. Now we're gonna have to see if it works, though. So, let's test this again. And voila, it works. I'll put some doors on this, I think. That's kind of steep. I might mess with that a little bit here. Yeah, just a little bit of flattening right here. Wish I could go smaller than damn 2 though. Okay, that's not helpful. This might cut it. Not really. It's not really what I wanted it to do. That's really what I wanted it to do. Let's just kind of move that out a little bit. I'll be darned, it's like using this move tool works. But no. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do that on purpose. You got me. move this actually just a little bit over to there. Just to try and make sure that whoever the zip lines doesn't fall off. See if we can smooth that a little bit. Just right there. Yeah, and that actually helped too because it dropped it a little bit. Alright. We got a cabin. We've got more rocks over here as well. Like there's another barrier. This is really shaping up to be an interesting map, I have to say. I'm enjoying it. Okay. Oops, I accidentally hit the L stick though. Let's put in some more vegetation. Actually, we need to flatten that out as well. There's a bump here when we use this. Make this all different. Okay, let me think here. I definitely want to add something over here. Let's go for I don't really want one of these houses. Actually, that wouldn't be bad. I like the brick. But it's very, very odd. Only way that would really work is if I pushed it down into the ground. Because that one's fully open, that one's fully closed. That one, I think the front and no, this one's open as well. What's the difference? I have no idea. They're different. Slightly. They're slightly different. I don't remember where I went to get those, oh crap, what am I thinking of? Like a burned down house? I don't know where I went to get that. I'm gonna put this, though, right about here. Well, maybe not there. Actually, maybe right about here. Because I'm just gonna... And then I'm just gonna... Yep, kind of like that. Okay. There's something about a skeleton that I wanted to put in here. And I have one, so. Always good. that'll work. I might actually push you down a little bit. There we go. Yep. Okay. I still need a house or something to fill up the spot here. This is a lot of empty space. I don't like it. A lot of empty space. What am I gonna do here? I don't know what to do here exactly. But I will figure it out. Let's see here. If I go... No, because I need Far Cry 4. I'm pretty sure that's what those are. A roasting spit? Okay. Okay, if it's not in objects, it's gotta be in structures, and I can't remember where it is. Ah, ruins. That's where it is. Actually, this will work if I can... Yeah, do that. Bury it in the snow. And that'll actually work perfectly. And if I can just push it down a little bit more. Yep, that'll work. Bushes, pine trees, dead trees, palm trees, snow trees, recipes. Recipes? What the hell is a recipe? Intermountain mixed forest? I don't know what these are. Yeah, I don't know. No grass birch, no grass. I want like a mixed medium. Yeah, just get like a nice mixed medium, be fine. Looks good to me. Which is a shame, I really like that evergreen tree there. That'll work though. Okay. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And it just did not want to put a tree up here. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna put my own tree there, but I might do that here in a minute. Okay. I'm really feeling good about this so far. Don't worry about this here. Nobody can see that from down there. No way. Question is, do I have a ski lodge that I can add? Because it's kind of what I need. That's probably in parks, actually. If there is one. Why in objects? Why the hell am I in objects? Okay. Parks. Parking, small. Actually, I should have used that in my zombies map. I didn't even realize that was in there. What on earth is this? A pin for cougars? That seems pretty intense. That's not bad, actually. This could easily be a, actually this is, no, not quite what I should have used. Like, this might be what I should have used down there, but there's no, oh, there is actually. I might actually use that instead. Yeah, I feel like that would look better. I'll just put it there for right now. Oh, is that all of it? I was hoping there was some sort of kind of like a lookout tower, yeah. That'll work, actually. That's perfect. Look at that. Comes off the edge. Looks really well. I still got a lot of map that I can use. But, that looks pretty darn good, though. I like this so far. Let's just come back in here, though, and get rid of these. Yep, gone. Okay, now let's just sync this. I don't know if we can do another one. Might have to do one of the small ones, to be honest. Government. Parks. Because I know that there's a smaller one. Yeah. We can just sync this one down here like this. Smooth. Just right here. There we go. That's better. Go back to collections. Put some right here. We didn't get anything, we're gonna go down. That's better. Okay. This is looking good. I think I am gonna take a break though, so I think that'll probably be it for right now. The extraction zone for right now, that could be up here. Because I'm still gonna test this here in a bit. There we go. Now we can play it. Also, we should super save it to MS. Let's head back real quick. Now we can play it. Oh. This doesn't matter because I haven't picked these yet, but let's go with that because there's nothing here anyway. Oh my, which way do we go? It couldn't possibly be up. Jump. Well, now that was interesting. We're speedrunning this. Just to make sure you get through it. I was really hoping you'd slide more on ice, but it seems to be about the same. And there we go. Well, shit. And there we go. We gotta put doors in here, we gotta do a bunch more stuff, but right now, that's all I'm gonna do. This is break time. Boom. Done. And I think I'll end it there, because that is a lot of work and a lot of time. I don't even want to know how long that was. Jesus Christ. I'm done. Goodbye.